Hey guys, welcome to the Simplilearn live session on Facebook versus Instagram. Which one should you use and why? So let's wait for a little bit as people join in. I'd like to thank everyone joining in from Facebook and YouTube. Again, welcome everyone to the Simplilearn live session. Now before we get started, I'd like to remind all of you that we have a dedicated team here to answer your questions. So ask away in the live chat. Now let's get started. First off, let's have a look at an introduction to Facebook. Facebook was first launched in February 2004 and was initially known as the Facebook. In 2005, it removed the from its name and it has now become the Facebook we all know today. It is now the world's most popular social media and social networking service. Next, let's have a look at Instagram. It was launched in 2010 for iOS and then in 2012 for Android by Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger. Instagram has now evolved to become one of the fastest growing social media platforms in the world. In April 2012, thanks to its popularity, it was acquired by Facebook for approximately $1 billion in cash and stock. Now let's compare some stats between Facebook and Instagram. First, let's have a look at the worldwide stats. First off, Facebook. Like I mentioned earlier, Facebook is the largest social media platform in the world. Reaching almost 60.6% of the internet, it has 2.5 billion monthly active users and approximately 1.6 billion active users. In fact, as of Jan 2020, the US has approximately 190 million and India has approximately 280 million Facebook users, an indication of a market that's still ripe for the picking. Now, let's have a look at Instagram. Instagram, although having released significantly later, earns its title of the fastest growing social media platform with 1 billion monthly active users and 500 million daily users. In the United States, there are approximately 120 million, and India has close to 88 million Instagram users. Next up, let's have a look at the next statistic, age group of the user base. First off, Facebook. Although there's a general opinion among the younger population that Facebook isn't hip or isn't used all that much anymore, this statistic has something different to say. Turns out more than 65% of Facebook users are between the ages of 25 and 34. For Instagram, it's no surprise that 71% of the user base are under the age of 35. Next, let's compare the usage time of both these platforms. Let's take Facebook first. In the United States, users spend approximately 1 hour on Facebook every day. In India, users spend an average of 3 hours a day on Facebook. Shockingly high numbers for a platform that's assumed to be dead, isn't it? On the other hand, in the United States, users spend 23 minutes on average on Instagram. In India, users spend approximately 45 minutes. Now for the most important stat, marketing. For Facebook, 86% of marketers use it for advertising. Instagram is used by 71% of businesses for their marketing requirements. Now let's have a look at some industries that can work well on both these platforms. If you do belong to any of these industries, if you're not taking advantage of these platforms, you're missing out. So let's have a look at some industries that can capitalize on Facebook. Food and beverage companies, news and media, e-commerce, automobile, and packaged goods. Next time you're on Facebook, take a closer look at your feed. There's a good chance you'll see most of these industries' posts on it. Next up, Instagram. We have industries like fashion, athleisure, cosmetics, automobiles, and food and beverages. I can guarantee that if you take a closer look, you can find all these industries advertising on Instagram. Now let's take a closer look at how Facebook can help with marketing. First off, let's have a look at Facebook business pages. Now these are basically platforms where you can create an online presence for your organization for free. Moreover, they've got some great advantages to offer you as well. First off, your business page can keep your customers or potential customers informed. It can be about a new product launch, a webinar, a live broadcast, a new store opening, anything. Whatever it is, it can go on your Facebook business page. It connects people with your products and services. With your page, you get greater visibility, letting people know about the products and services that you offer. You can offer customer service as well. In fact, according to American Express, 90% of users use customer service as a deciding factor for whether or not they continue to do business with an organization. So, customer service is pretty important. Like I mentioned earlier, your business page provides a place where you can offer your followers offers and other advantages. And finally, the page lets you build a community, a highly targeted community that has a higher possibility of buying your products and services. Next, we have Facebook groups. With Facebook groups, you can build a community of like individuals. Some of the advantages that come with this are it provides a highly targeted audience. I mentioned earlier that business pages provide you with a highly targeted audience. Groups take that to the next level. It enables everyone to learn from one another. With a large community, there's a good chance that some members know things that others don't. Your group will enable them to communicate with each other and learn these new things. You also get honest feedback. Your customers, who are also likely part of the group, will be able to give their feedback on how they liked your product and perhaps even give you tips on how to improve. Now, since your group is filled with a community that's highly interested in your brand, you can also increase engagement in an organic manner. And as an extension of the previous point, you also get more leads and conversions. Next, Facebook has events. With Facebook events, your organization will be able to mobilize your brand and enable online consumer marketing. Basically meaning that you have a platform for letting people know about important announcements. Not to mention, there's also the opportunity to get some free advertising done. Events also help you increase brand awareness. Most people get to know about your brand by attending the event or just seeing the promotion for it. Now let's have a look at Facebook stories for groups and pages. A feature that is available for both groups and pages, it provides you the ability to appropriately represent your brand or business directly from your mobile device or desktop. Now, some of its advantages are that it helps you engage with your audience with stuff other than the usuals, like articles, videos, and other similar posts. This way, you can also vary the kind of content that you post. Moreover, stories can help you humanize your brand. Rather than seeming like you're pandering to your audience or seeing them only as potential leads or customers, stories help your brand show that you're genuinely interested in your audience. You can also reach your appropriate audience with greater frequency. Next, Facebook has Facebook Messenger. With Messenger, you can connect and interact with your audience at a personal level. In the last few years, Messenger has proved itself to be a great marketing tool. It helps acquire more customers. Now, people are more loyal to a brand that genuinely cares about them. And by directly interacting with them through Messenger, their loyalty towards you is certainly set to improve. And as an extension of the previous point, you also get a greater number of transactions. And even if a customer doesn't give you a transaction, at least you're increasing your brand awareness. Then we have Facebook Live. Facebook Live gives you a platform to interact with your audience in real time. It can be used to diversify your content, providing your audience with something different from what they've received from your brand initially. Live can also be used to show what happens behind the scenes in your organization, further helping humanize your brand. And finally, you can also provide instant questions and answers to your audience, increasing engagement with them. Next, we have the Facebook Shop. The Facebook Shop is a business page tab application that enables your customers to purchase your products directly from your store. It also has the following advantages. Firstly, you can use the shop to drive new sales. You can give the customers who are on the fence about your product a small push by engaging them. And how can you do that? With deals and promotions. You can also reward advocates of your brand with special benefits to be availed from your store. And finally, you can build brand awareness and recognition. Now let's have a look at Facebook ads. Facebook ads help spread product or brand awareness in the newsfeed of a specific targeted audience on Facebook. Now, some of the advantages of Facebook ads are that they help increase brand awareness, they enable you to advertise your products and services to the appropriate audience, and it provides you with greater reach while making you spend lesser amounts of money. It also helps you re-advertise or retarget your products to an existing audience. And finally, it helps increase revenue, sales, and leads. If you guys are interested in learning about Facebook ads, you can check out our Facebook ads video. I'll add it in the live chat, so you can check it out if you're interested. Now let's have a look at the final feature Facebook offers to help you with marketing. Facebook Insights. I'm sure all of you have heard about Google Analytics. Let's just say this is Facebook's version of that. With Insights, you get information that can help you refine your brand strategy by tracking and measuring results. It can help you determine reach and engagement, actions, people who are viewing your posts, when your fans are online, the type of posts that are working for you, and much, much more. That brings us to the end of the ways Facebook helps you with marketing. Now, let's move on to Instagram. First off, we have Instagram business accounts. Instagram business accounts enable brands to be recognized as businesses. Now, it also has the following benefits to offer. It's only with a business account that you can get Instagram Insights. We'll talk about Insights in a little more detail in a little bit. You can also add a contact button on your profile, enabling users to connect with you directly. You can also specify what kind of service you offer by adding what industry you belong to in your bio. And finally, you also have the ability to add links to your Instagram stories. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the see more option in your stories, so now you know how that shows up. Now, if you guys are interested in finding out how you can increase followers on Instagram, you can check out our video on the same topic of the same name. I'll add the link in the live chat. Next, let's talk about Instagram stories. With Instagram stories, you have the ability to grow engagement, build brand awareness, and to drive sales. You can also use stories to provide recent updates about your brand. Now, some of the advantages of Instagram stories are that they help businesses grow their audience and can enable them to engage with their audience regularly. With stories, you can also drive traffic to other websites, like your company's website. It can also help diversify your content, setting it apart from the usual videos and photos. Next up, let's talk about Instagram DMs or direct messages. DMs help you grow your business by interacting with customers at a personal level. It can also help build connections with your users. By building a personal connection with your followers, their loyalty towards your brand is improved. Not only that, it helps you make or grow your connections within the industry. And as an extension of the last few points, this leads to easier lead generation and increased sales. Next up, we have IGTV. Now, IGTV is a platform that's gotten really famous recently. It enables your brand to get closer to its audience and enables it to be discovered by new people. Other benefits include greater visibility of your products and services, having the ability to educate and entertain your audience, improved engagement, and greater chances of conversions. Finally, it also helps build a community of a highly targeted audience. Next, we have Instagram Live. Instagram Live enables you to communicate with your audience in real time, further improving your discoverability and strengthening your connection with the audience. Moreover, it provides a lot of visibility. Your followers are immediately notified when you go on a live stream. And finally, it helps you interact with your audience in real time. This helps further humanize your brand. Next, we have Instagram ads. Instagram ads provides you with control over advertisements. You decide how they appear and who sees them. Like Facebook, Instagram has a number of different ad types to offer. They are photo ads, video ads, carousel ads, slideshow ads, and stories ads. Next up, Instagram offers an Instagram shop. The shop helps you incorporate your product catalog with your Instagram profile. At some points, even enabling users to access the shop directly from an image showing the same product. One of the major advantages of the Instagram shop is that it provides easy product discoverability. And since it provides visual marketing, it also leads to more sales. And finally, Instagram Insights. Instagram's answer to Facebook Insights and Google Analytics. Insights is an analytical tool that provides data on follower demographics, their actions, and your brand content. It helps determine engagement, impressions and reach, best and worst performing content, profile visits, website clicks, and much more. And there you go, that's every way Facebook and Instagram can help you with marketing. Now we've laid out the facts for you. Keep in mind your requirements and make a wise choice. Let us know what's your pick and why you chose it in the live chat or in the comment section below. And with that, we've reached the end of this video. We hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. Don't forget to subscribe, sanitize, and stay safe. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more from Simplilearn.